Welcome to News Briefs. Today's Monday, June 23, 2025. And we're starting with a really critical situation developing in the Middle East. This weekend, the United States carried out Operation Midnight Hammer, a major strike targeting 3 Iranian nuclear facilities, Fordo, Natanz, and Esfahan. All came down by order of President Trump.
Yeah, this was a very big operation. We're talking more than 125 aircraft involved,
Wow.
including B-2 bombers, those strategic ones, and Tomahawk missiles as well, precision stuff.
Right.
They used GBU-57s, the bunker busters, especially in Fordo, because that one's famously built like deep under a mountain. So the Pentagon, well, they've called the operation an overwhelming success, their words, saying they basically destroyed Iran's nuclear ambitions.
Okay, that sounds pretty definitive.
Yeah.
But here's maybe a complication. The International Atomic Energy Agency, the IAEA, it seems they might have had some prior information indicating that Iran could have taken special measures, maybe as early as June 13th, to safeguard some nuclear material. So the question remains, I guess, how much real damage was actually done to the program itself?
That's exactly it. That's the key question, isn't it? Although the attack was massive, yes, that little nuance exists. That maybe they knew something was coming. And, well, the Iranian response was immediate. Today, Monday, they launched missiles over Israel.
And that was after Sunday, right? When about 40 projectiles had already fallen.
That's right. Yesterday, left about 20 injured, material damage in cities like Tel Aviv. So, yeah, a very rapid escalation.
Incredibly fast.
Indeed. And it doesn't stop there because Israel has already counterattacked.
Already.
They targeted Iranian missile facilities. Also today, they actually attacked one of the nuclear plants that the United States had just bombed. Again?
Wow, re-hitting it.
Yeah. And objectives inside Iran itself, too, including reports say a prison and the headquarters of the Revolutionary Guard.
Okay, the Revolutionary Guard HQ. That's significant. The tension must be just extremely high.
Off the charts. There are elevated alerts in the United States for possible internal reprisals, domestically.
Right.
Diplomats are being evacuated.
Right.
And you've got more than 40,000 U.S. soldiers in the region, all on maximum alert.
A huge footprint on high alert.
Yeah. And, in this complex chessboard, Russia's also present. There was a meeting today between Putin and the Iranian foreign minister. And after that, Russia said it was willing to help Iran, which further complicates the whole geopolitical landscape.
Absolutely. Another major power weighing in.
Okay.
So while all this is happening, we can't forget Ukraine.
No.
Another difficult morning there seems like. Russian bombings in the Kyiv region.
Yeah, reports of at least 8 dead this morning, sadly. And the Russian stance is, well, the usual. They claim they only attacked military infrastructure. Their offensive in the Sumy region, that continues as well.
Right. And this action against Iran, it's already making noise back in the United States, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Protests in several cities against the attack.
Yeah.
And the debate in Congress is definitely growing.
How so?
Well, many legislators, and this is from both parties, they're questioning that President Trump didn't notify them before the attack.
The consultation issue. Okay.
Exactly. And the economy, well, as always, it feels the impact immediately. Oil went up right away.
Yep, saw that.
Brent passed $70-some, WTI $73.
Yeah.
But maybe even more worrying, the Iranian parliament approved a measure to close the Strait of Hormuz.
Okay, that's huge. Explain that for people listening.
It really is. Almost 20%, 1/5 of all the world's oil passes through that strait. It's a tiny choke point.
20%. What?
If they actually close it, the economic impact globally would be tremendous. Massive disruption. We're already seeing some effects, like the Mexican peso. It's depreciating significantly already.
Okay, a lot to watch there. Changing the subject slightly, back in the United States, a federal judge in Tennessee ordered something important.
Oh.
The release on bail of Kilmar Abrego Garcia. He's the Salvadoran migrant who was mistakenly deported, remember? And had to be repatriated by court order. So a development there.
Ah, right. Okay. And elsewhere.
Well, in Almeria, Spain, Green Size 25, that's a global event on greenhouse technology, it's in full swing. And closer to home for some listeners, in Cordoba, Argentina, they're gearing up for a national science and technology meeting.
Got it. Lots happening internationally.
Yeah. And in the religious sphere, masses were celebrated for Corpus Christi over the weekend. Unfortunately, that kind of contrasts with some terrible news out of Syria. An attack on a church in Damascus apparently left 20 dead.
Oh, terrible.
Yeah. On a, well, slightly more celebratory note, The city of Remedios in Cuba is celebrating its 510th anniversary.
510 years, wow. And returning to the United States, regional news is being marked by extreme weather, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. That heat wave.
Yeah, a really intense heat wave affecting, 150 million people? Midwest and East?
Huge numbers.
Yeah.
And New York.
Yeah, New York had strong storms, caused floods, power outages, and tragically, one fatality was reported there.
Rough weather. And the international agenda, beyond the big conflicts.
Yeah.
Still busy.
Seems so. There's a European Union-Canada summit today. Christine Lagarde, the ECB president, she's appearing before the Euro Parliament.
Right.
Plus, you've got ongoing conferences on climate change in Paris and Bonn.
Okay. Busy diplomatic track, too.
Okay. We finally come to sports. We have a champion in the NBA.
Yes. Tell us.
The Oklahoma City Thunder, they won the 2025 title, defeated the Indiana Pacers in a Game 7 that was apparently heart-stopping.
Oh, brilliant. OKC takes it.
Yeah.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, SGA.
He was the undisputed finals MVP. Just a great, great season for OKC.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And football, soccer.
Yep, the FIFA Club World Cup continues. That's being held in the United States this year.
Right. Lots of sport happening.
And to close us out, some entertainment news. This Friday, June 27th, F1, the movie premieres. For all the speed fanatics out there.
Ah, the Formula One movie. Heard about that?
It joins other stuff already out, like 28 years later. And soon we're getting some big blockbusters like Jurassic World, Rebirth, and the new Superman movie. So, something for everyone at the cinema.
Plenty to watch then. Okay. This complex web of events, from the conflict in the Middle East, the economic shifts, the weather, even sports, it really reminds us how interconnected everything is, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Leaves us wondering, I suppose, how these very rapid escalations might reshape things globally in the weeks and months ahead. Until next time.